What's up, Peak Timers? Phil here from Peak Time Racing. I normally don't buy non-Hot Wheels or Matchbox cars, but I could not pass up this collection of exotic cars. Let's go ahead, open them up, and get a close-up look at them. So this collection comes in 3 separate boxes. The top one right here in red, the yellow one in the middle, and the blue one on the side. I did buy these at Costco. I saw them there a few times and I had to get them. Let's go ahead and start it off with our yellow package. And finally, we got the cars out of the packaging. As you guys can see, it was a pretty big struggle. There's 4 screws underneath for each car. Getting out these cars from the packaging was definitely a little bit of a headache. But we have our Toyota GR Supra right here in yellow. And look at the great detail of these cars. They are 1/32 scale and they are fully licensed cars. You can see from the back, it says Supra. We've got the Supra logo on there. Now there are some opening pieces for each car, some of them a little bit different than others. And this one, you can see when it opens up, it does chirp chirp, and then the lights in the front, you can see how they are lighting up as well. And also if you press down on the vehicle, the engine will start and accelerate. So pretty cool sounding, although I would have to say that that doesn't really sound like a Supra. And as far as I know, all of these cars will have the exact same sound of accelerating away. So it's just a generic car sound, but nonetheless, very cool looking for the Supra. And our next exotic car is the Jaguar CX-7.5. You can see such a cool looking supercar. And this one does have the opening doors, which go upwards, which is really cool looking Lamborghini style doors right there. Also in the back of this one, it does have this little piece that opens up and you can see the engine in the back. Very good quality. Like, I'm just so impressed with the quality of these cars. And then of course, when you open and close the doors, we do have the front lights that will light up right here. So there you go, you can see that. It's got the little chirp chirp sound, and of course it will accelerate away if you press down on the wheels itself. But overall, it's a great looking supercar. Porsche Cayman S is our next car from this set. You can see this one in a nice blue color. It's got like a goldish stripe that goes across the back right there, and then there's that Porsche written right on that big spoiler right there. It does have a roll bar and stuff on the inside, so it's kind of like a track car. It's only a single seater on the inside too, which is really cool. If we open up the door right here and it makes that sound, there we go. You can see that roll bar inside with that sport racing seat. Nice blacked out wheels on this one right here. And if we open the door again, you can see those front lights. You can see how they go on and off, and it makes that sound right there. Here, we'll go from the front right there so you can see. Pretty cool looking, but that's all that opens up on here. Nothing else opens up as far as the hood or trunk or anything like that, but overall, great looking car. And next we have the red one with some really cool exotics. Let's go ahead and have a look. And our first car from the red package is the Audi R8 LMS, and this has got to be one of the coolest cars out of this whole series set right here. You can see that nice classic white. We've got that big spoiler R8 LMS written on there. There's that exposed engine just through that glass right there. Doesn't open up or anything on the back, but the doors, they do open up as well. So we'll open up those doors right there. You can see from the front end the cool looking grille R8 LMS on there. And when you do open these up, you can see there's your front lights that go on and off. Also, the rear lights that go on and off as well, which is really cool. So just a great looking car overall. Loving the color, loving the spec of this one, the racing edition of this one. Great looking car. Mercedes AMG C63 DTM. This one is totally raced out. Look at the livery on here. So many stickers and stuff for the racing sponsorship. Even I like the tire letters, like the Hankook tire letters on there that are written on there. That looks really cool, really racy on there. On the back it says Petronas. There we go. There's your Petronas sponsored car. All the different other sponsorships on here. Just look at that from the front end as well. The diffuser and all of that. Here we can see on the back as well, that big diffuser right there. The Mercedes logo, the AMG. Great looking. I mean, I just like it. It just looks really, really low. Really cool in this set. I think this red set right here is a great looking one. And let's go ahead and open up the doors and we can see that the lights go on and off. We'll see the back on here as well. You can see those lights that come up. And then, of course, you do press it down and it does light up and make a sound. Even on the inside, you can see kind of the light that kind of goes right through right there. But nonetheless, great looking car. McLaren P1 GTR. And you guys know how much of a big McLaren fan I am. So without a doubt, this is my favorite car of this complete exotics series right here. I love the wing, how it's mounted like on the chassis and then it kind of comes up and curves right there. It looks so cool. McLaren P1 GTR written on the back. And then the doors on this one, of course, they are the McLaren doors that come up just like that. So we'll bring this one just up right there so you can see it from the front end right there. Wow, amazing. P1 GTR looks so good. I mean, this is kind of like a greenish color that goes right through the center right there, but the McLaren yellow all around, blacked out wheels, nice racing look on here. We do have that big diffuser on the back end, and let's see those lights light up from the front end right here. So we'll go like that, and you can see how they light up nicely. And then from the back end, we can see the back lights. They're kind of small in the back. You don't really see too many of them. They're kind of just right here mixed in on the side, but not too bad. McLaren P1 GTR. And our last one to open up is the blue one with some really cool cars. Let's open them up. And the first one up is the Bentley Continental GT3. And look at that low lip on the front of it. Very Bentley aggressive from the front end. Even these like louvers right here look really nice. We got the blacked out mirrors, Bentley logo just right there on the top. That stripe that goes down the center. Big wing on there that says Bentley, of course, and our side profile look is really, really nice. This one also does have the opening hood. So if I kind of slap it down right there, and that will pop right open, and you can see not a huge amount of detail, just kind of a black piece in there for the engine, but still cool that the front hood does open up. And then of course our doors do open up as well. And you can see the Bentley does have those flashing lights just right here. These ones out here, I don't know if those ones turn on. Maybe they do when the engine is on, but you can see how it opens up. This one is a right-hand drive as well. You can see that roll bar on the inside right here. And let's see the back lights up right there. Very, very nice. And if we activate, there we go. So you can see when it activates the lights. So these side markers don't turn on at all, but still overall, really nice. I do like the Bentley. And we've got another Audi. It's the Audi RS5 DTM. Look at this orange color of it. Look at how low look this is. It's got the silver wheels. Most of these cars have black wheels, so it's nice to see the silver wheels on there with the Hankook tire lettering on there. From the top, we do have the Audi logo just right on that spoiler. Bosch sponsorship. And from the front end, I'm not a big fan of the front end of this. I think it's kind of ugly looking. It's kind of weird how they have like all these slots and stuff right here. I don't think it looks particularly that good. And if we open up the door, you can see the lights light up. And if we look at the back, we can see those lights light up there as well. Big diffuser on there, giant spoiler. And on the inside of this one, it's also got that big roll cage, as you can see, and it's a two-seater, I believe this one is as well, which is really neat. And overall, not too bad of a design. Again, I'm not a huge fan of the front end of this one, so not my favorite from this series. And our final car from this whole series is the Porsche 911 GT3 RS. Very classic that it has that kind of striping on there with the flag on there. It looks really neat. And then we do have the big spoiler on here. This is more of a street car, whereas a lot of the other ones were more race cars, besides maybe the Supra, the Jaguar, but otherwise, very cool Porsche. This one does also have the opening doors on here with the lights in the front. There you are. Ooh, those are actually quite bright on this one for the lights. Very nice. And on the back end, we can see that center exhaust on there. And there's your lights that light up on the back. And we'll activate it as well. And you can see the rear lights and then the front lights that just stay on just like that. All right, guys, so many cool cars in this 3-package series. Let me know in the comment section down below which ones was your favorite. And if you want to pick it up, make sure you go check out your local Costco, and they are there right now. Thank you for watching. Hit that like, follow, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.